Hey guys, good afternoon, beautiful people. Welcome back to my channel. It's your girl here, Bridget. How you guys doing? I hope you're doing well. Merry Christmas. Hope you guys are well today, and I wish you compliments of the season. I pray that this season will bring us peace, it will bring us prosperity, it will bring us good health, and whatever we may have lost in 2020, the God who is able to compensate, the God who is able to bring back, is going to reward us immensely, and this season we will remember it for good in Jesus' name. This year has been a very difficult year for a lot of people, but you know what? Hey, we are still here, we are still standing, and we give glory to God Almighty, because when there is life, there is hope. According to Nigerians, while I know they finish. So guys, I want to talk to you about something very seriously. About something very serious today. Before I go on with the video of the day, I want to encourage you to support our family by subscribing if you have not yet done so. And this video is what I call parents trap. If you are a parent out there and you have more than one child, either you have two, you have three, four, five, and so on and so forth, this is what I will call a parent's trap, and it's happened to anybody who's had more than one child before. Children will often come up to parents and say, "Mom, who do you love more?" Or sometimes maybe they've done something and you're punishing them or you're trying to discipline them. They always say, "Oh, you always do this to me because you love this one more." It's what I call parents trap. They do it to me all the time. But I'm so smart for my kids that I don't fall into that trap at all, because I'm so aware of it, because I understand the danger of letting children know that you love one more than the other. And that's what I'm about to talk about today. So I stumbled on this story and it was very heartbreaking for me, where it says that a 10-year-old girl, they even identified her and called her name, was paraded by Nigerian police. 10-year-old? Wow. And what did they say happened for this matter? What was the what happened? It was happening in Ondo State, in Akure, and according to the story, she said that she did what she did because her father showed more love to her stepbrother more than her and her other siblings. What did she do? They were looking for the stepbrother. They didn't see the stepbrother. Initially, she was saying that the stepbrother went somewhere. It was later they found out that this pikin don't push his stepbrother inside well. 10-year-old. He pushed his stepbrother inside well. So the State Commissioner of Police said that one Mobalaji, somebody said that they paraded the girl at the State Police Command, Akure, and the suspect will be prosecuted accordingly. She lied to her parents that her brother was kidnapped, but later confessed that he was inside. It was inside the hole. She said later they now found the boy's body. As a parent, this story actually touched me, because I felt like, oh my God, there's so many things wrong about this story. First of all, I think the Nigerian police have completely lost it. They don't know what they are doing. There's nowhere in the world where a child is paraded. Nowhere. Never heard of it before, that a child will be arrested and paraded like a common criminal. It is just wrong on all levels. This is a child. Now, if you look at this story critically, you might say, oh, this is a very evil child and this is that. But children react to what they see, their environment, what they hear and what they observe. That's what they react to. They didn't really elaborate about this story, but I'm thinking that maybe the father married another, because they said step brother. Maybe the father married another woman and left her, who is not their mother, and hence there's they were talking about stepbrother there. I don't understand how the stepbrother came about. Is either the father married somebody else, maybe he's no longer with their mom, or it's a polygamous situation. I don't understand. But there are two women involved for there to be step. One dad, two mothers. What will push this small girl, 10-year-old, to do something so serious, so grievous? So they even put her picture out there, put her name, everything out there. I'm thinking, this is wrong. civil society in Nigeria, they are making a lot of strides now. They are trying when it comes to child protection issues, because you hear a lot of stories of all these women that beat their stepchildren or they beat their maids and everything. They are arresting them now. So I want to really say, okay, they are stepping up when it comes to child protection now. Once it gets out there on social media, something is done quickly. Thank God that at least something is being done, because before, nothing. I saw a story the other day of one woman that was beating the little girl they gave her. They gave her a little girl. You know how they use all these children from poor families, send their children to go and, start doing housemaids. This girl is no older than 12 years old. They gave her to this woman to be doing house help. If you see the way this woman has been, she was eating from the bin. The girl was scavenging for food from the bin because the woman that she's staying with was not feeding her. If you see how thin she was, you can see that she's suffering. I don't know how people have the mind to behave like this to children. What kind of wickedness will dwell in your mind that will make you to starve a child, that will make you to suffer just because people are less privileged than you are? And this is Nigeria, where you have on Sunday, this madam now will tie a big gele and sit in front in church. They are the ones that are the deacon and deaconesses, the pastors and the affairs. But yet, the people, they are so wicked. So all those stories, they are banned. We see them all the time on social media. But coming back to this little girl now, 10-year-old, why would a child do something like this? She's been neglected. That's why she has been neglected. Her father has completely neglected her. I don't know who is raising her, whether it's her mother or her stepmother. They've completely neglected her and favored the other children more than her. And this is the whole point of me sharing this video, is to warn you parents out there. You think it's cool for you to be showing children I love you more? I mean, my children have tried this with me. They will come and say, Mom, who do you love more? I said, please. If I carried you in my womb, I love you. Trust me. Because the pain I went through to bring you to this world, there's no room for me not to love you. I love all of you equally. I don't love one more than the other. I remember one time, one of them, I was having a disagreement with him, and he was now saying, no, it's because you love the other one. I said, you know that will not fly with me. It's not going to work. I love all of you equally. Serve your punishment in peace. Just jejely serve your punishment, and don't bring that bull to me to say it's because I love the other. If the other one did the same thing, I will punish them the same way. Parents, please, let us be very, very careful. The way we are raising, I mean, parenting is a very, very hard work. It's not easy. I never knew it was this difficult. I feel it's a bit more difficult even when you live abroad here. At least back home, you still have the community around you. You still have the church behind you. You still have your adugbo around you, who will observe things. Parents, do not show children, even if you prefer one. And a lot of men have faults in this as well, and women as well. Because when a man has problem with a woman, some men take it out on the children. They say, hey, your mother is like this. This is what your mother did. Especially if they are not together anymore. They will be reminding the child constantly. You cannot hold the child responsible for what the parent had done, the mother has done. Let's say, for instance, the mother ran away. I'm just speculating. I'm not saying this is what happened. Like I said, we don't have much information about this. Let's say that the mother ran away with another man and now left the father with the child, and the man married another wife. And the woman and the man brought, the new wife brought other children. If that man is neglecting that girl because of what the mother has done, and starting to show love more to his stepchildren, then you can imagine. The girl says because they questioned her, they interviewed her. She said that their dad prefers the stepbrothers than she and her siblings. So she was angry. She was resentful. And in her child's thinking, she's thinking, if I get rid of that person now, maybe my dad will love me. That's the mind of the child. In her mind, she's thinking, maybe if this person is not there again, my dad will love me. Parents, please, you have a duty of care to your children. If you know you don't have the ability to love children, don't bring children into this world. It is not right. And never, ever, ever make the mistake of telling or showing it, even if you don't say it. One child against the other. showing that you love one child against the other. If they come to ask you, I love all of you equally. You are all my blood. You are my flesh and blood. I don't love one more than the other. Don't fall into that parent's trap, because children will try you. You know that. As they are growing, they'll be trying you. They'll be asking you all sorts of questions. Mommy, who do you love? Do you love me more? Do you love this one more? Don't fall for it. It's very dangerous. Again, children also suffer from mental health problem, of which I'm sure people don't even recognize, even adults. Mental health is not something that they take seriously back home, even for adults, much less children. Children suffer from a lot of children, adolescents suffer from mental health as well. It could be, yeah, that she's suffering from mental health. But neglect, yeah, when you neglect children, there's a level that you neglect children to, or when you do something that becomes, the way you treat the children is not right, then it can lead to other things. This tragedy could have been avoided if the father loved them equally and cared for them equally. You should see the picture of the child. I can't show it here. She's looking so emaciated. She's looking very dirty. Macho. We need to do more, to make sure that the children that we have, because some people are still looking for, some people, yes, they are looking for, paying doctors, doing IVF, doing all sorts. That you do IVF does not mean that it's going to be successful. So if God has blessed you and given you children, please, you have to look after them to the best of your ability. Please try. It's not easy, especially when it comes to caring for their needs. Food, shelter, clothing. These are essential things. Do not neglect your children. It is not right. Some parents bring that nonsense here to this country, and that's why when social services get involved and they take your children, you start cursing them. Say, they are evil. They are not evil. They are doing their jobs. Social services are not evil. Social workers are not evil. This is called child protection. If you don't protect your child, the government will help you to protect them. That's what it is. So please, I'm just going to leave it here today to warn parents. If you are the type of parents, maybe you are not aware of it, check yourself going forward. Check yourself. Do I love this one more? Am I showing affection towards this one more? Am I buying gifts for this one more? Am I praising this one more and always telling this one off more? Am I beating this one more and not beating this one at all? Is this my favorite? Do I ever say it from my mouth that this is my favorite? It is very, very dangerous. Don't do it. Do not do it. So I'm just going to leave it here today, guys. Leave me your thoughts and your comments, and I will speak to you in my next one. Thanks a lot for watching. I love you.